Havyn's Eulogy. Havyn Vandenacre was one of a kind. I have never met another like her, and I don't think I ever will. Knowing her since my life started, I know many things she has had to go through to become the person she ended up being. When she was younger, she was shyer and more afraid to use her words. She never quite knew what to say, and she was always self-conscious about everything she did. After the first year of high school, I could see the change in her confidence. Her presence totally changed. She was louder, more outgoing, sure of herself. She would say hi to random people in the halls, having ongoing conversations with anyone she met, whether it was in school or some other event. She became a people person, and I could tell that she enjoyed making others laugh. She loved to laugh at herself, as I am sure all of you know. Getting others to laugh was what she prized in life, and I think she helped us realize what a joy it is to be alive. Havyn was also full of energy all the time. She rarely was dragging from the day. She tried to see the good in every day that she was given by the Lord. I always wanted to be around her after she worked out because she would be bouncing off the walls like a tennis ball. She would say so many out-of-pocket things, you could only imagine what she was going to do next. She would periodically climb up a tree after a squirrel or start doing push-ups to get rid of an energy buildup that she would have at least once a day. You would almost say that she had a little bit of crazy in her, but every time she would do something sporadic, people would laugh, and that's really what she did those acts for. She wasn't afraid to do crazy things in public either. Havyn held back nothing. She would just tell me that this was who she was, and if people didn't like what they heard or saw, then that wasn't her problem. She always told me that you can't make everyone like you, and you can't make everyone happy, so don't worry about what they think. Havyn also was such a competitor, as everyone as everyone should know about her. She had always wanted to be in some sort of competition, whether she was in a sport or not. When she was little, she had a hard time playing board games because it was not fun for her if she didn't win. So she would stray from the games that she was not good at because she knew she would not win. Not only that, but when she was in Little League basketball, she would be so upset when she lost the game that she would have a bad attitude all day. Her sportsmanship got so bad to the point where her mother, Paige Vandenacre, had to tell her to shape up or she would not be able to play anymore. That fixed her right up. Not playing was an admission to defeat, and that was not on the table for Havyn. Plus, she loved sports too much to give it up. So she shaped up and never had problems after. Her love for sports would never stop. Havyn was also always up for something out of her comfort zone, something that challenged her. She was a trier. New food? Consider it tried. New activity? Consider it mastered. She was always up for something new, not something many people would say about themselves. Most people are not ones to jump at the first opportunity of trying something new, but Havyn sure was. She would also drag her friends into doing it because she knew it was good to be out of your comfort zone. She made the scariest things sound like it could be fun because of the positive spin she would put on it. Many would fall into her trap, but she knew that it was good that they did. Lastly, Havyn was a woman of God. All these characteristics would not have been possible without God in her life. She would wake up early every morning at 5 or 6 and just read her Bible and meditate on His Word. If you ever asked Havyn what the most important time in the day was, she would say the time she had with God in the morning. She would always try to put God first in her life. She was not ashamed to be a child of God. She tried to show the light and joy within her because of Him. I would sometimes wonder why she was always so happy, so positive, so full of life. And then she would talk about God, and I would realize that it was from Him that He gave her this unique personality. This one-of-a-kind personality came from God. Havyn trusted in God with everything. She knew that bad things happen to good people because people have free will and the will to choose. She understood so much of what God was. She told me He was a loving God, not a condemning one, and she exuded that love that she felt from Him. Havyn was a gift that I hope each one of us treasured. Havyn T. Vandenacre is one to be remembered because she really was a light in this world.